Gentlemen, welcome to our extra corner video for this Friday afternoon, the 19th day of January 2024. This is the extra corner video on your popular YouTube channel, the UK Punky. I'm your host, presenting you this particular episode. And for this episode, we have a fantastic sequence which we're going to be showing us. A lot of persons demanded for the 5 cannot draws, and we'll be bringing that our way. And also, we have a secret extra tips which will be coming towards the tail end of this video recording. So I expect you to sit back, relax, and get to know what is in that particular segment. We have a very fine thing which you will like. We deal with sequence, we deal with digits, and we'll bring that your way. But stay tuned to that. For the 5 cannot draws, that will be presenting at the beginning of this video recording, and we're looking at numbers 1, 8, 29, 35, and numbers 37 as possible cannot draws for this particular week 29, 20, 24. In case you have these digits as your banker draw, please disregard what we're talking about these games and go ahead and utilize them as your banker draw or your winning line if you have them as such. But what we're looking at, we have a sequence or sequences which are projecting or telling us that these games are particularly to be stayed cleared of. So that is why we're looking at it as such. And that brings us to looking at this particular video recording immediately. We don't want to waste much of your time. This that you're looking right here in front of you is the late news for Post Telegraph for week 9, 2023, which is this current season we are in. And take note of this particular picture when it comes to board as it does for this week 9. You look at the bottom section we have here, there's a goalkeeper here, and that's your number 1. And at the mid section you have a digit there which is on the yellow patch, that's number 49. While also we have at the back of that player right there for us is numbers 29. So these 3 numbers, for anytime this picture does come on board, have not given us any draw. So that's what we're saying. We are looking at it as a kind of cannot draw these 3 games at this moment. So the next reference we are going to be looking at now, let's check out week 14, 2023. For week 14, 2023, we have the goalkeeper is right here with us, number 1, that didn't give a draw. We also have number 49 in the yellow patch. There was no draw to be marked there. Why? The player jersey number 29 also did not give a draw. So those 3 games were 3 cannot for that particular week 14, 2023. The next time this sequence did come on board, which is this particular picture, that was for week 19, 2023. If you look at it critically, we checked for week 9, and 10 weeks later is week 19, and that's what we're going to be looking at. And hence we had it for week 14 now. 10 weeks later also from week 14 will be week 24. But first of all, let's see that of week 9, 2023. Same also for this week 19, 2023. We have the goalkeeper here for us. Number 1 did not give a draw. We have number 49 in the box. There was no draw to be marked. And the player jersey number 29 also failed to give a draw. In case you are new to the channel, this is the channel where we'll give you the draws or the cannot draws, which is taken for the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture for each and every week that we bring our video your way, that you can stake in the pool office or any of the online bookies you choose to do business with. Get subscribed to this channel for more of this kind of content in case you like them. And don't fail to click on that like button. We really do appreciate all of that. In case you are new here, get subscribed. Subscription is free. Or if you're not subscribed, you've seen our video, click on that button right now, which is below the video you're watching, to get subscribed to our channel to see more of our content that will put you in winning ways as we expect. We give you the sequence, we give you the numbers so you can utilize them to put some money in your pocket at the end of each and every weekend, which will make our presentation. This is the 3rd video for the week, like we usually do. So in case you have not seen our other 2 videos, you can go look them up. We have fantastic sequences which are also embedded in those videos. Remember, we don't repeat what we do per week. We usually give you new things each time we make our videos. So don't think what we did for the first video is coming up again here. Now, this is different from what we did in the second video. What we did in the second video is different from the first one. So go look up our videos so you can benefit of all what you do here. Help us to share these videos via social media handle. The other persons will also see what we do here and benefit off of them. Like I did mention before, week 14 we saw last. 10 weeks later will be week 24, and that is our next reference week that we are going to be looking at when this picture also came on board. Here it comes for week 24 2023. Our goalkeeper, which is number 1, did not give us a draw. Neither did the yellow patch game 49 give us any draw there. Talk less of the player jersey number 29. There was no draw to be marked there as well. So we've seen it, all 3 games failed. 4 times they have failed now. And from week 19, 10 weeks later will now be week 29, and that is the next reference week that we're going to be looking at. So that means it's on a 10 weeks basis. So the next time after week 29 we'll be expecting probably this picture again now. Will be 10 weeks from this week 24, which will be week 34. We're projecting ahead. So if it fails now, you know what to do with it then, just in case we don't bring it your way. So now let's see week 29, 2024. So here we are for week 29, 2024. We have our goalkeeper right here on our far right, and that's number 1. Then at the mid yellow patch, we have number 35 over there for us, while the jersey number 29 on our player is still right there for us. So that's what we're saying. We're looking at these 3 games as 1, 29 and 35 as a possible cannot draw for this week 29, 2024. And that brings us to looking at another 2. We've seen 3 now, which is numbers 8 and 37. So let's quickly look at those ones before we visit our secret extra tip, which will be coming at the tail end of this video recording. It's right here in front of us. It's our right one for week 13, 2021. And it's a brand sequence. Whenever you have the middle game in your 3 best draws, being family series with the first game of your compiler X verdict, we have number 8 at box 2 of our 3 best draws, while number 28 is in game 1 of our compiler X verdict. Therefore, your game 2, which is number 10, is a cannot draw in as much as it's a brand coupon week. So the next reference week we have to look at now, week 25, 2022. We have number 41 in box 2 and numbers 11 in game 1 of our compiler X verdict. Therefore, number 4, which is in game 2, is a cannot draw for that particular week. The next brand coupon week now is for week 49, 2023. This week we have number 4 in box 2, while number 44 is in game 1 of compiler X verdict. Therefore, our numbers 37, which is in game 2, did not give us any draw. The next reference we have to look at now is for this week 29, 2024. And I want to say sorry, when I read out the games as a cannot draw, I mentioned number 37. That was a mistake on my part. It is number 19 for this week, so you can do that correction. Take it as numbers 1, 8, 19, 29, and numbers 35. So this that we're looking at now is for number 19. And the next one we'll be looking at is for number 8. That will conclude this cannot draw segment. Whenever there's a human involved in anything, expect error due to human factor. We have number 27 in our box 2, while number 7 is in game 1 of compiler X verdict column. Therefore, game 2 is number 19, and that we expect to be the cannot draw for this particular week. So we've seen 4 already. Let's look at that of number 8, the proof to number 8 as a possible cannot draw. That is also coming from our right on football fixture. Right on for week 32, 2023. And all you need to look for, you come to your game 15 of your compiler X selection. Where this week we have number 43. And that particular match will be transferred to your fortune box. If that happens, then you go to your compiler final for game 1. That game is supposed to be a dead game. And for week 32 we have in that slot, and it was slotted, did not draw for that week. The next reference we have to look at now, week 8, 2023. Excuse me. On game 15, we have number 7, and that's repeated to our fortune box for week 8, 2023. Game 1 of compiler final 4, which was number 49, there was no draw there. The next reference we have to look at now, week 26, 2024. We have number 6, which is Wolves on our fortune box, and it's been repeated to our game 15 of our compiler X selection column. game 1 of our compiler final for number 49 was a dead game for that week. The next reference we will have to look at now with 29, 20, 24. Game 15, that is Harrogate, and that's number 29, has been transferred to 14 bucks. Therefore, our compiler final 4 is expected to hit the rocks, and we have on that spot number 8. So that's how we concluded that this is supposed to be our cannot draw for this week. But in case you have them as a banker draw, please don't fail to use them and disregard what is it we have to say about any of those matches. Had I known. But in case you like what we're doing here, you can go ahead and click on that like button. We really do appreciate it, and it helps to promote the video for others to also see. Help to share this video via your social media handle to all the other groups which you belong to, so that they get to see our videos and benefit of what to do on this platform. And also don't fail to get subscribed, just in case you're not subscribed yet or you've seen our video for the very first time. Click on that subscribe button now and get subscribed so that we can grow this community. We are 700 plus now. We want to get to 1,000 and continue to grow and above. So help us to doing that by clicking on that subscribe button, and we really do appreciate all of that. We also have paid platforms which you can benefit from. We have the channel membership on YouTube. We have the super chat or super thanks. You can utilize those space to get very close to us so that we can get to interact more, and you benefit off of what we have that we do not put in the videos for you each and every week. And also paid platforms are out there on our WhatsApp group. We have the VIP, the OnlyFans, and much more. So you can benefit from all of those things that we're doing out there for you. Now, on number 1, we have Bournemouth versus Liverpool. I don't know who is going to win. You may say Liverpool fine and good, but take it as you cannot draw, which is a 12 on your online games if you want to go that route. Then on number 8, we have the match between Norwich and West Brom. So those are two demoted teams. I think West Brom is good. Don't know who will win that match as well. Then on number 19, we have Lincoln versus Derby County. So that's the match on number 19. On 29, we have Harrogate versus Grimsby. While on number 35, we have the match of Walsall versus Accrington Stanley. So those are the matches on those digits. That brings us to looking at now our secret extra tips, like I mentioned earlier on, and that's telling us that we have a banker draw of number 2, and that's the match between Brentford and Nottingham Forest. That's a very fine match, but I'll be using the head-to-head analysis to bring us this presentation of the banker draw. Remember, I mentioned some time ago that extra corner tip doesn't really means dead games only. We can bring draws from there as well, and that's what we're going to be doing at this particular point in time. So they've met 6 times in recent past. Brentford had 2 wins, Nottingham Forest had 1 win, while they've drawn 3 of the matches played so far. And we're looking at it that this week we're going to make the 4th draw for the both teams. When they met in January 28, 2020, it was Brentford 0, Nottingham Forest 1. When they met again on the 12th of December 2020, it was Nottingham Forest 1, Brentford 3. So Brentford won from away. When Brentford came home again on the 20th of March 2021, they drew 1-1. It was Brentford 1, Nottingham Forest 1. The next meeting now ended up in a square again, and that was for 5th of November 2022. Nottingham Forest 2, Brentford 2. So that's the second time they're picking a draw. Then when they met for the 29th of March 2023, it was Brentford 2, Nottingham Forest 1. Now, they met for 1st of October 2023, it was Nottingham Forest 1, Brentford 1. Now, they're going to reverse the table like they did before. When they drew 1-1, it was Brentford 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Then when they reversed the table, when Nottingham Forest came home, they drew 2-2. Now, for October 1st, 2023, it was Nottingham Forest 1, Brentford 1. Now the table has reversed. We have Brentford at home now, so we expect them to probably give us a 2-2 draw or a scoreless draw. It could be a scoreless draw because they've had go 90% of the time. It was only the first meeting that they played the 0-1 scoreline. Every other time it was go, draw, or go 12. But they've always had go. So this week could be a shocker. They could end it up in a goalless draw. But looking at it like a very good draw for this week. That's what we're saying. Utilize it as a draw from our end. That's our view. But in case you have it as your dead game, please utilize your own sequence and make ends meet at the end of the day. All we're trying to do is to put money in your pocket and doing the research work to give you all that will do that for us. Click on that like button. Help to share this video via social media handle or by words of mouth so that people will get to know our platform and key in as well. Get subscribed to this channel just in case you're not subscribed yet or you're seeing our video for the very first time. We really do appreciate all of that. We want to grow this community. We do community posts. So help us to be doing all of this. It's a kind of charity work. All you need to do for us is get subscribed and help to publish our platform. Click on that like button. We really do appreciate it, and it helps to promote the video out there for others to also see. I want to say thank you very much. You've been able to watch the video from the beginning to this time. Watch out for us next week. We'll be bringing 3 more videos your way. Thank you very much and remain blessed.